Whoa, my face. My face. Oh, you missed out on the coffees. Here you go. It's right there. But I made some TJ's, brand new beans. I'm on a budget, so I'm buying Trader Joe's beans, which I like. They're pretty good. Yeah, I got some Bolivia Yanamola. Let me see. When you come from Bolivia, Yanaloma. That's when you come from Colombia. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, boo. Hey, Mortal, how's it going, buddy? R2, how's it going? A lot of people were all up on the stream the other day. It was really fun to see a lot of people. Let's turn up some lights in here. Man, oh, it's not connected. How come you're not connected, lights? Oh, because my internet has been the worst. Up and down. I reset everything, and there we go. I need to start the stream a little bit earlier, like a few minutes earlier, and then come in on it. Is this gonna work? How come my lights aren't gonna work? Come on, lights. Come on, lights. Find it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? OneDrive, don't sync. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Let's pause that syncing for a few hours. Breaker! Breaker coming through with the 6-month sub. Thank you, good sir. Or ma'am. I appreciate that. That is rad.
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Oh yeah, you gotta. I'll take some. Lou sent me some coffee one time, which was super rad. We were at the MVP summit last year, I think. Maybe it was last year. She brought some coffee from the UK, which is cool. Breaker, good sir, thank you so much. I believe you have the ultimate beard now in the subscription. Maybe I think there's a year where it's like gray at some point, so it's there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's an honor.
Hey, friends.
Hey, friends. Yeah, I made some coffee. I did a little earlier. I need to figure out a better coffee cam system. But yeah, this is the brand new Trader Joe's Organic Bolivia Yanaloma small lot. Every once in a while, TJ's has some small lot beans. This one's pretty good. It's good. It was only $9. Not bad. Yeah. Did anyone go to the live stream yesterday? Oh, David says, I guess I don't get how Twitch works. Why does it say resubscribe? Do I have to subscribe more than once? No. So, yeah, great question. So, every month you have to resubscribe. Now, if you use Twitch Prime, so with Twitch, you automatically get a subscription for 1 month to a channel. Now, at the end of that 1 month, you have to resubscribe, basically. Now, let's say you're like Breaker here, and he goes in and subscribes. Boom.
Nothing is impossible.
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, David. There you go. So if you subscribe, now you're with Twitch Prime. So with Twitch Prime, it's a little bit different, right? So you have to actually resubscribe every single month because you can gift it to everybody. Now, Breaker is on a normal subscription. So every month it will automatically renew until he says no. But when you come into the chat room, let's say I don't stream for a week or so, and you come back into the stream and you're like, well, I've already resubbed last month, but I want to get that sweet notification. You'll see a little banner on the top of Twitch in the chat room. It'll say, hey, you've recently resubbed for X months. Do you want to share it in the chat room? Boom. That will then trigger the notification over. So that's the kind of way that you can do it there. My freaking light is not working. It's very upset right now. I'll switch it off and switch it on. So, does that help a little bit? My internet today. Hopefully that helps a little bit in the how it works type of thing. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. Now we're back. No. Let's do a little warm action. No, that's too. Daylight. Daylight's good for right about now. That looks a little bit better. All right, cool. Do 80. I don't know what I'm doing with this light anymore. It's very bright outside, so it's like maybe I need to put the light over here, I think. Yeah, Luce did. She hand-delivered the beans to me. She did bring pre-ground beans, which is unnecessary, but still much appreciated. I won't get mad at all. So no need to grind them ahead of time. I can grind them here, but they're good to go. Boom, coffee, cheers. Ooh, I want to show everyone what I've been up to. What you been up to besides my internet doesn't work. All right, so let's poppity over to the desktop here.
Hey, friends.
Surface. Bam. Cool. All right, so first things first, I am ordering some new stickers of me. For exclusive will be for subscribers and longtime fans of the stream. The test prints are coming in. I should have them maybe next week for the stream or the week after. I'll let you know. I have different flavors coming, clear cut and non-clear cut. I'm pretty excited. Need to test it out. We'll see how it goes. But it's totally happening. You can throw a Montemagno on it. So we'll see how that works. I'm playing around with it a little bit. Antonio, one of our designers back at Xamarin, made 8-bit versions of all of us. I might need to fix up a little bit of this one, but yeah, this is very famous in a lot of all of my chats, and we had some awesome people at Evolve put some big versions of that together. Very excited there. We also had some updates in our previewer. This is a cool video. I made this awesome demo app, which is all very rainbowy, so we could test the scaling resolutions on the different devices. And Bertrand made this little video of everything working appropriately now, I think for 16.0. So that's pretty rad. Now, people probably don't know what's happening. So he selected a Galaxy S9. And then the idea is that the S9, this is specifically 50% of the screen where it touches here in the Galaxy S9. Right there, back and forth. So he has this all done. So we have that all working. Super duper nice. And the new selection in the previewer. That's cool. I just had that on my desktop. Just figured I'd share. It's okay. It's not your fault, Luce. It's not your fault, Luce. Hugs and snugs from Seattle. Yeah, a lot of places they'll just sell the pre-ground, but you know, it's there. Here you go. Oh yes, I use GIMP for all of my editing. It's pretty great. Oh, you know what else is good? Is we use this other app that I just was shown. We have these like .NET Community stand-ups and Inkscape. If you've ever heard of Inkscape for SVG editing, it's pretty janky, but it's pretty great. So we make these little things here, so we can come in and modify it and export it. It's very interesting type of tool, but it works pretty well. Ooh, and I think we're gonna be printing out .NET Community stand-up stickers. Be on the lookout. Just talk to Galloway about that. My main man, John Galloway, heartthrob. You know him, you love him. Him and I like literally talk every single day. It's amazing. I love that man. Inkscape, pretty cool free tool. Give that a look. Yeah, all day GIMP. I love it. It's so good. All right. Other stuff that's happening in the world. We're giving update Friday. Wah, 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 wah. Update Friday.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
All right, so not there. GitHub. Yeah, all the stickers. I'm going all out. Wait until you see these stickers that I'm going to be tweeting out in a bit about it. Oh, I'm also going to make a new emoticon because I think I have enough people whenever they unleash the third one of my face in there, like a mini James in the 8-bit form. So maybe I'll do some hype things or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know if I can. I can't ever PogChamp, but like I want to get there. I'm also thinking of doing the coffee, but without the different background colors on it. We did it so they would stand out, but maybe we shouldn't, and just put a border around it. I'm gonna play around with it a bunch. I do kind of like that they fill the whole screen, but I'm not sure. So check this out. So we just did our big PR 1.10 of Xamarin Essentials. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Did he merge this incorrectly to the right thing? Yep. Oh, nice. This is our whip right here. Work in progress. This pull request. Oh, yeah. 110. 139. 41 commits. 6 checks. 139 files changed. We've been working on this since December. And pretty jazzed about it. So where are the... We now have everything in the open. So we have a brand new... these are the dev div ones. Where's my... Let me go back to my pull request that I just did. I did this one. Yeah, so this is rad. So when you come down here, you go to view details. Did he clean it up? No, that's a different one. What did he do? I thought we had all... we did have them. Oh, maybe it's because I already finished. Oh, we must have already finished them all. Yeah. So now when you do a pull request to Xamarin Essentials, there we go. What you're going to see is like this open publishing stuff, whatever that we have. But everything now is on Azure DevOps in a public instance. So we build our samples, our Windows libraries, our Mac libraries. And what you can do here is you can go into the Azure DevOps. This is the public repo. You can see it's like here, it's Azure Xamarin public pipelines, which is cool. So everything from start to finish. We still have one private one because we have to do signing and key certs and stuff. I think we may be able to bring that to the public one, but I'm not positive. But everything from start to finish, including our samples, and also our where's it at? Our we put it in. It didn't put it in here, and then the other ones, there'll be another entry which is our device tests too. Will be run inside of Azure DevOps. So we got rid of our Jenkins build and everything from start to finish, including building our unit tests, our automated X unit tests for iOS, Android, and Windows are all being run right from here. And then to top it off, we have a where's it at? Azure Pipelines YAML file. I hate YAML, but it's here. You can see exactly how we are building this inside of Azure DevOps in this huge YAML. 228 lines of YAML. So you want to YAML it up. Here it is. You can even see how we're picking our iPhone versions. And this is going to be a lot better because previously it was scripts that were checked in. It was like very complicated, but everything is here in general for us. Oh, Reth codes. Hold on, Reth. Hold on. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Let me mods. There you go. Now we should do I should do a new pull request and see it happen in real time. These are old pull requests. I don't get the new hotness, but it's kind of weird because I went into the there. Now you can post a link, John, by the way. I went into the where's it at? This is a long time ago. Xamarin Essentials 110. Boom. Must have been this one. Holding for work. All these checks. So many checks. I think here where that's the merge. I wonder if I can see like the last status. Oh, I bet it's under checks, huh? Checks. There we go. So we got Android device tests. Boom. Yeah. You can tap on that. This is okay. This pack nougats or whatever here, but you can see the everything that's getting run here. So here's the iOS device runner tests, and I think under tests, what? How cool is that? We have 3 tests that are failing. John, we gotta fix that. How cool is that? Wow, 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 wow. That's super rad. So we were working on this, and you can kind of see, well, I like this too. You can pop this over and you can say gyro. Oh, gyro. Failure. Expected false. Actual true. Interesting. Can't open. I should check these out, John. Just saying. Fake tests. All right. So anyways, it's really cool. You can see we have 702 right there. I wonder if I can chain a build off your public pipeline somehow. So that's a good question. Well, what you would want is, man, I don't know if you would want that. So here's all of our stuff. So we actually have, these are our public pipelines. I'm not showing you anything private, even though I'm logged in with my Gmail account. So I can't even get to my own, this is not my work account, right? So we have Google Play Services Firebase. Did we link to this in the blog post, John? We should have done this. John, get on this. On this blog, John, I forced him to write this. Oop, that's a private post. That's okay. Android X, we did that stuff. We should post to the on here about the Azure DevOps. We should put that in there. Look at this. Android X is building right there. What? Skia Char, build tools, Skia extended. That'd be cool. Yeah. Well, you know, I think ideally what, yeah, we should put this in here. This is super cool. And we should talk about this. We should talk, maybe it's a whole nother blog post. This is a whole nother blog post, John. My mind is blown. A whole nother blog post. This is going to be amazing. So building in the open, right? Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. So R2, what you can do is you probably want, you don't care about our builds, right? Because you don't need to trigger a new build off of this. You only need to care about when we generate a NuGet. So what you really need to do is have some sort of webhook when we publish a NuGet that you can subscribe to. And then that would trigger off a build to update version numbers, and it would pass you information. That would be cool. That's really what you want. Yeah. We should also, John, update the README here. Right here. Look at this. Update this puppy. Is this the public one? We should update all this stuff. We actually have an Android app that you can download. What? Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Let's check out. Let's see if it built. I'm excited. We're doing this live. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Oh, I'm so excited today. What a great day. I felt terrible this morning, by the way. I was supposed to meet someone over on campus. They were coming in and they were interviewing. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like terrible. I was just feeling absolutely terrible. I've been up so late. Oh, March 15th. Oh joy. Oh joy. Okay. Let me show you what we've been working on. Pretty stoked on this in general. Why is my visor so small? Don't I be so small, bro? There we go. How do I get to a browser? I delete this. Chrome. GitHub.com/ just guessing it thing. .com? No, /essentials. There we go. All right, so we view the README. Cool. All right, download via App Center. Cool. Download. Snap. Now, if I had proper access, we could make it so there's checks to make sure that this app built and deployed correctly too, but I don't have those permissions in our checks, so I don't get that. Look at that. I also made this sick video. John hasn't seen this. Check this out. Let me show desktop icons. Let me go into my recycle bin real quick. Come on, recycle bin. Made this sick video of all the Xamarin Essentials contributions. Used to be called F50. Look at everyone. Pretty cool. It's not as cool as the Xamarin.Forms one, but yeah, F50, Caboodle. Pretty good. You can see all the sweet names. Show that off at the MVP Summit. Check this out. So where's it at? Email. We now have it so you can attach files. Watch this out. Hello world. Okay, and then send an email. Yeah, we'll send it in Gmail. Cool. Boom. Look at that. Hello.text. There's my Craigslist Gmail. Hello.text. Boom. Rad. Also, you can share too, so you can go down to the share protocol. Wanted to do this forever. John did it all. John did all of this. Hello. File. Hello.text. He actually writes this file to disk. And then he does it. So now you can be share file. Boop. Tweet it to the people. I guess it's not really, it's a file. I don't know how it can handle a text file. But here I think I could share it to, I guess, something else, Skype or something, and they would attach it to Skype or beam it, Bluetooth it. I don't know what it's doing. Anyways, you can share files now. Hello, friends.
Hey, friends.
Anyways, that's my essentials update. IR port it. Oh man, I remember. Also, people have been watching the Xamarin University stuff. There needs to be a better landing page for this. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Gumshoe. In Xamarin Essentials or permissions can... Internet is automatically accepted, Gumshoe. Nothing special for that. There's no pop-ups needed. You can just put it right in there. Nothing special there. There's only some permissions needed for prompts, and internet is not one of them, so... you can do like Android permissions. Check this out. Permissions overview.
Hey, friends.
Hey, friends. So you go in here, and what they'll tell you is the this request app permissions here, and you're gonna look for come on, Android. Give it to me. Where's it at? Cool, thanks. There you go. Nope. Terrible. Terrible documentation. Permission groups. Oh, here we go. Down here. These are the ones that are grouped. So there's a permission group, calendar, call log, camera, location, V. So internet's not any of those. So it's in the Android permissions overview. Whoa, what? Yeah, we can do that. Android NuGet. Xamarin.android.arch.work.runtime. Boom. 0 downloads. Project site. We have a sample. Runtime. Transforms. No samples. All right, next stream, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I'll do something live. We'll should write a blog post probably. That'd be fun. That's a good one. Good stuff. That should be a blog post. Oh, John Dick has a GIST. Check this out. gist.github/gist/reth. Let's stalk him. Secure store. RV utils. Not helpful 2 years ago. Nope, make it public. All right. What are we working on today? Private GIST. We're not working on this. So anyways, we're promoted. We got the good stuff out there. Yeah, we should, well, I want to roll that into, got to roll that puppy into Xamarin Essentials at some point for our background worker optimization. That'd be nice. That'd be good. We did have a little pull request, people. It totally happened. Frank Frank Bohr from France. Bior did a little one here. I am a private guest type of guy. That always happens, unfortunately. This one's a pretty good one, into V-next. So last week, if you remember, we struggled for hours, for years, if you will, for months, forever, essentially trying to get this stuff going for daytime. So what I was doing before is I would put this code in here that would take the date, do a short string, do patterns on it, and it would Twitterize it, basically. It would do Twitter, this date. So he updated it, I think, here. And I don't know if he did it to my standard, I would say. I think he humanized date. We're gonna need to pull it down. All right, let's go into the Visual Studio 2019. This one. Pin that puppy. What else should we unpin? Get out of here. Good. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, let's just double check this thing. Because I enjoy what he did. Because I said that I was going to have issues with the France. And, see what John. I'm on a different machine, of course. So I can't even see it. Oh, whoa. No. Oh, that's pretty easy. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. People can't see it, so now I need to... Did he make it public? This is cool. Service worker. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Periodic work request builder from my worker. This could be cool. We could create it so you have to implement an interface or something like that. That gives us the callback to do work or whatever. Wow. Set constraints requires charging. Unmetered network. Yeah, but we would... Oh, we have to create a class on demand. Interesting, John. This is... Look at how easy that is, though. Do work. You literally just do it. Wow. So I could rev that in the background. But work manager is the replacement for job manager, correct? Is that correct? Alarm all the managers. If you don't have 8,000 managers, you know, it's a office space up in here. Where'd my Mac go? Oh, it's over there. Cool. All right, let's V-next this puppy. Oh, snap. Chad Queen all up in the house. Franker's in the house. Let's do a pull request and we'll add you in here, Frankers, for the bits. Let me get the pull request going. We'll do some bits for bytes, shooting you nearly to the top with 1,000. I do appreciate that. Every single donation, every single subscription, everything goes to charity. Girls Who Code is for the first half of this year. So be aware there. And Microsoft matches every single thing that is donated to this channel, which is rad. Unless we hit the magical cap, but it's a lot of money per person, like $10,000 or $20,000, something like that they match. And we do charity work throughout the year that they donate to, which is rad. Okay, so I got that pull request. Let's go into the GitHub. And let's go here and let us pop that over. Check out. Failed. It's locked. Nope, it's good. Working. I love this new flow. Okay. All right. Did we do it? I feel as if... Oh, there it is. No. Where is it? Team Explorer. Didn't it just attempt to... Oh. I had stuff. It has a little bit of an issue. Well, what did I do? Unchange. Roll back. What happened here? I did something wrong. You know, I feel like I just want it to work. Get status. Give me that get status. It's up to date. Get checkout dot. Get status. All right, on branch. You're on branch with this. Get pools. Up to date. All right. Strange. Can I do a get checkout PR/102 better localize date format support 2? That didn't work. What in the world? Interesting. How do I pull this code down? And line instruction. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do it manually. I want to check. That was like the cool part about this, is that I should have been able to open this up. Getting close. It uses all the other stuff. Oh. So ref, that makes sense. So it's kind of like the it's the signal R of worker managers. Is that what it does? That's a good way of putting it. The work manager is the signal R of that. Did this thing open? I think it's this one. No? Oh, 102. Oh! It did. Okay, now I'm on this branch. I see. It did bring me the branch. It just messed it up. So it is this PR 102 blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Let's open this puppy up again. I don't know what am I doing in life? Let me drink some water. Oh, it's warm in here. Right, let's see here. What is this doing? Should be better. All right. Get rid of properties. Now let us close all documents. And he went in and he was working on my helpers, on my utils. He changed this around. Oh, humanized date only. Ah. I see. Let's put this in here. Who cheered? Chad Queen cheered 1,000 on March 15th, 2019. Boom. You are forever remembered. And how come I don't have... Put that in a ternary. Put that into a quick action. Bam! All right, that looks better. Oh, so you grab... Okay, so he's grabbing the culture. Does a regex here. Short date pattern. Replaces it with it. Does short time pattern. Short date with the culture. Let's see what this looks like. Because our goal on the tweet, at least, on our model, look at our model here, on our tweet, should be humanized date. Humanized date only. Oh, let's put that up there. Right, what is this? Because he kind of removed this. There's a time. Edit this to humanize date. I think this thing is humanized today only. I see. This doesn't have the time on it though. So I see. So what we want to do is this, right? This is what we're going for. Is this time. So he fixed the, oh, there's a short time pattern. Okay. Humanize date time. This should be Twitterize. Twitter date time. Twitter humanize. Boom. That's what we really want. This is a Twitter humanize that we want. And then let's move this cheered up. Boom. Cheering it up. So now we'll do, if the day is today, okay, today.date, then humanize it. So it'd be like 5 seconds ago, 10 minutes ago. Else, we're going to do the short time, short date pattern culturally. Boom. Boom. Rad. I'm going to have to do one thing too that's not what I want. Twitter. Terrible. 14 minutes ago, an hour ago, 2 hours ago. So many tweets. Oh, there we go. Yep. Perfect. 9:14 Visual Studio. Nice. Looks rad. My favorite still. Cool. All right. Nice. And also we'll just change this to string.empty because that is the way to do it. Rad. All right, let's go ahead and check this puppy in. Did I change something here? Oh, I did. Let us also, let's go into that feed item. Let's fix that pup up. So does this thing, is a feed item. Can we do this? I think I can do convert. Bam. Bam. Like it. Like it. Oh, Mortal, that's your first PR. Where's that first PR buy-in?
Hey, friends.
Nothing is impossible. But unlike Chris, I'm not a command line guy. I love that warm, fuzzy feeling of my IDE. And I'm going to do what all Visual Studio developers do. I'm going to start right-clicking on everything.
I don't know what I just did. I just like started right-clicking on everything. What's that thing doing? Oh, now we can get rid of this humanizer. Nice. And then a tweet. That looks good. Humanize that pup. Oh, get rid of this humanizer. Bam. Out of here. Awesome. All right, cool. That's a rad. Mortal, first PR. You're the first one that's gonna get a James Montemagno sticker. Send me a DM on Twitter. Shoot me your address. I'll shoot one of those over as soon as I get them in, and a Xamarin sticker too. I don't know what your Twitter account is, so there should be some clear indicator that it's you, unless your Twitter name is MortalBox, and then we're okay. If you missed out on the beginning, I'm making sweet James Montemagno sticker, which are these pups right here. Whoa, rad! They have less beard though, but that's old, original, classic edition. Okay, perfect. So now the interesting part of what happens here is I'm gonna create a new PR. I guess maybe that's here. So this is here. We're going to create a PR. Whoa, weird. Has all this other junk in it. Something. Oh, that's because it's in the wrong branch. In the wrong branch. Don't do that yet. Change base. Whew. Okay, but your contribution's still here, and that's okay because however it checked it out. I don't understand how to do git. So we're gonna close this pull request, but don't worry, it's okay. We did it okay. Don't worry. And your pull request and your contribution will still be part of this here because that is your commit. That's still in it in general. So that is good to go. I don't like that I skipped that little thing right there, but what are you gonna do? This puppy, I'm not even gonna let it finish. I should let it finish. How long does this take? Oh, did I clean up my... This is all public too. I think did I make it faster? I think I may have. I was trying to figure out, and John might know, I have this weird issue where this NuGet restore takes literally forever on Android. I couldn't figure it out last time. Let's see how long it took this time. 4 minutes. And I don't know why. I must be doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. Oh, you think that's what it is? Ahead of time? Ooh. We can do that. Okay, let me look at it. So you think I should... I'm just doing build. Oh. This is just restore. So you think I shouldn't restore here? Must build. Boom. On this, you mean? So I should be able to do like here on this project, and then restore NuGets. And then you think it's configuration. I have an option for that, a variable. Bug. Let's have debug /t our target field. MS build argument. So /p restore equals true. Oh, just /p restore. Like that? Go to advanced. Boop. Oh. Really? Just that? Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Let's build it. Save in queue. Do V next. Da-na-na-na. That'd be so much better if it did. I'd be so excited. I'm so excited. I think the problem with the solution is it finds all the circular dependencies, someone was saying, and then that was the issue with it. There's some duplicate tasks. The iOS one, like, look at that. Boom. It's going to restore. It's going to be like, bam. So fast. Connected. Excited. It's going to happen. We can look at this pipeline. I spent a lot of time in this pipeline. So everything else is grayed out. So I disabled the NuGet, and all I do is just build here, and that's it. Nothing major. Check out. Grab that code. iOS will take like it's all debug builds too. I don't need anything special. It's like boom, done. Circular dependency. I think it's not necessarily like the circular dependency. It's like it's attempting to figure out the dependency chain or something. It's deprecated. Use new NuGet restore packages in your build. Add a NuGet tool installer. That's funny. It's going to do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if this takes a lot less time, which it may not. Oh, maybe I want to set build to false? Like, don't build, right? So I need to do like slash p restore equals true slash p build equals false. Like that. No. I just wanted to restore the NuGets and nothing else. That didn't work anyways. Oh, it's very mad at me. Slash T restore. Yeah. John Dick we trust. Restore is the target. Ah. All right, man. I'm trusting you. Let's see if it does it. It's like, look, this other one's still literally building. Now it's building. 4 minutes. I ain't got time for that. Checking out. Good. That's the correct thing. Most people spend about 42%. That's a lot, actually. It's really high, so. I'm interested. I'm interested to see if this works. MS Build, you got this. I think before, because I was doing the, it doesn't like that anymore, but. Oh, snap. I think it's still going to do a build. Maybe not. Nope. It's good? Okay, I believe you. I believe you. I don't know. Oh, that one's green. While we wait. Should be green. Merge pull request. Wah, 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 wah.
Hey, friends.
Nothing is impossible!
Nice. Alright, let's head back to V next. Boom. Let's see what's happening. That restore life. I mean, if it's better than 4 minutes, I'll leave it. Anything's better than 4 minutes. But it seems like this is going to be better. This is the one advantage of if it was already cached, it would have been faster. That's a lot better. There we go. 1 minute. No. No, this was like a big thing. I even had a hack in here. You want to see something what I did? Is I had done a hack for the NuGet restore. Oh no, I didn't do it. There was like this hack where you could do a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. It was just, it was always bad. Anyways, this looks like it's working. So, wow, 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 wow. And I think here, like it'll still restore these NuGets if they don't exist yet in other packages. So we can now compare and contrast the build time. But this iOS one's so fast. I don't know if the Mac ones are super fast or what, but cool, good to go. I was having issues with the Mac one, so I didn't put it on there, but all right. Pull request in, totally happened. Let's do some work. Work. Oh, we did this one. We can close it. Let's go ahead and do this. Boom. I'm just gonna come into my pull request here and let's sync this pup up. Syncing it up. All right. One thing is really strange, and I don't know why this is happening. So I opened this project on a Mac, and it complained that this thing didn't exist, but now it does exist. So I'm confused, and I think what I need to do is unload this thing, edit this thing, its toolbar. Here, all right, that's good. Now, when I opened it on a Mac, it had a build failure because it said it couldn't find it. Why is this not? Why is this complaining? Following IntelliSense. So it was really strange. So now it's like, it's very clear that this toolbar thing exists. But it says it doesn't, but on a Mac, it wouldn't find the lowercase, it would find the uppercase. So we're gonna go into our resource. This is an old project. That toolbar. Look at all these resources. Ugh. Bars. Like a layout dot toolbar. Doesn't exist. All right, here's my layout file. Let me go into my references here. Resources, layout. Ah, see? Look at this. So, very strange, right? So I think the problem here is that when you rename these, like Git doesn't, it's not case sensitive. So like, look, like I just renamed that file and Git doesn't know to like uppercase it or not. So the resources, they're saying it's toolbar because I've renamed it here, but I didn't actually rename the file or whatever. So my assumption is that now this thing should come in, but I think I need to delete it and add a new toolbar. Oh yeah, we need to remove that ABI. Oh snap. Now we're in 2019, so this is our 2019. Why am I targeting such a low version? How come I can't target? Is this a bug? How come I can't target 28? Seems incorrect. That's weird. 28. Like a buggy bug. Okay. Yeah, see, this is how we debug live with the team so they can fix all of our bugs. Yeah, look. Bug, bro. Bug sandwich. That's set correct. Someone forgot to update it so the manifest is there. Wah, wah, wah. Go report that. All right, this should work. What I'm gonna do though is that because it is being terrible to me, I'm gonna add a new file. An Android layout, we'll call it toolbar 2. Trust it. Oop. Swap these things around. Nothing to show there. All right, that's good. ID toolbar. Okay. So then what we're gonna do, oh, that's back. That's the synchronization. Let's see if it, so see, it doesn't know how to change some things around. So what we're gonna do is add, we're gonna remove toolbar 1. Doesn't matter, it's just gonna lowercase them anyways. But the problem is that it just doesn't know better. So we're gonna change these, we're uppercasing them, John. Doesn't matter. It's gonna change them to lowercase anyway. I can't file it, I'm doing stuff. Where would I even file that at? Oh, I guess I can hit this little button. Report a problem. I should do it so it doesn't have a screenshot. How do I report a problem? Oh, I need to sign in? Blasphemy. Oh, re-enter my credentials. Oh, goodness. All right, let's go back over to go to my webcam while I enter my deets. Make sure we go to my sign-in page. Sign in with my username and password. Right. Go to my two-factor auth. Right. We should have probably forced it. Yeah. Life. Report a new problem. Got it. I'm unable to select Android 9.0 as target in properties. And here I can say right click on Android project and go to properties / Android manifest 28.low. Go. Hit next. I can record a video? Whoa. Oh, I've never done this before. Stop recording. There you go. That's cool. Yeah, this is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's amazing. Now I have to stop working for a few minutes apparently while this does it. This is a modal dialogue. Ah, come on, Visual Studio. And in the Visual Studio instance you're recording. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh no, it's not modal. Is it modal? Oh, now it's not modal. All right. Doing stuff in the background. Oh, we also wanted to do this. Delete. Yes. Oh, it can definitely be accessed because I'm doing it right now. Toolbar stuff. It all. Up. Then we're gonna rename this. New toolbar. Then we're gonna build it again. And this should now show up. I should be happy. You got this, Visual Studio. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, it's doing its own thing. If this is gonna update here. Locking the computer up. That's good. Yeah, this is if it reports this problem and it actually works, that'd be kind of cool. Report a problem. Definitely locked up my Visual Studio. I wonder if it's mad because like now I'm doing stuff and it's like no. And I'm like yes, yes, fear me. Reporting that problem. Doing stuff. Lots of logs, I guess. All right. Go back to changes. How does it not still have it? Just fixed you. But I probably have to clean. Toolbar. Oh, there we go. Next. Submit. There we go. It's easy enough. Didn't kill my internet. Boom. Cool. Look at that. Providing good feedback. Go-getters. All right, let's rebuild this pup. This should go away. I'm content that this should go away. This is toolbar. Oh, my Android supported ABIs are still incorrect. So we dropped support for some older ABIs. So I think we just need to come in here, hit OK. This will update it. Oh no, it's still on there. We need to uncheck things. Did that work? There we go. It should auto uncheck it. If we don't support it anymore, it should just be ignored. Just ignore it. That's what I say. Better. Toolbar, it's fixed. It's there. It happened. Yes. Yes. Back to toolbar. Even though at breath hates middle letters. Can't do anything. Finish building. Boom. All right. Let's work on some other stuff now that we actually have things working. I wanted to work on the podcast details page first. Podcast page with cards and a grid. Did do that. Finish that. So we need to make it so we can tap on one and then get it in there. So I did do this little thing. So where's my? We had a issue that I opened in here. Where's it at? It's Android touch event. There we go, this one. Can't add the ripple effect. They're gonna fix this, I think. Oh, I need to add a tap gesture on each of the podcasts, and we want them to ripple. So somebody found a workaround, which is pretty cool. View ripple effect. And it bubbles up the gesture recognizer, so that's pretty rad. I built? I built. So let us commit and sync this thing in here. So then we're gonna create a V next, and we're gonna make it so when you tap on it, it goes somewhere. Clickable. Sour pies? For what? Who's sour? I'm not sour. Me? I'm salty? Not sour. Look at that. Oh, 3-minute builds. Saving build times. All right. Wow, so much things. So much faster than 7 minutes. Cut time in half with that one thing. Oh, I don't have that. I'm in my Streamlabs. I don't see it. Oh, no. How do I get a dancing emote? Oh. I don't know if it comes up in the chat, because I don't know if they support the GIFs. Jiffy GIFs. All right, let's do a new branch. We're going to call it Podcast Details. All right. So we want to do something in here. There's effects. No shift event. Give that in there. Cool. I want to do a new thing. I want to have a ripple effect. Oop. Ripple effect. Where's my router at? Oh. It's better Twitch TV. Is that like a thingy? I don't know how anything works. ripple effect. Perfect. So let's go into my new class. We'll call it a ripple effect. And paste that in there. Just a little bit bigger. There we go. Ah. Unnecessary things. Strange it didn't. A platform. Android. There we go. Typed. Android util. Cool. Alright. Oh, I guess I could just copy in what that guy did. He did this whole ripple effect here. Bam. Was ready for work. Now is not. So we're going to remove here. Oh boy. Link. Amazing. Boom. Boom. Our current contact. That from clickable current contact. I think the control has it. Not the control, it could be that container. Dot context. So he adds the control dot click. Now what did I do in my code? I put it in a container. The container is a view, then do it out. Does he do it? Dot click. Why does it make it clickable? Interesting. Intriguing. I think what I need to do here is I did it on my container. Then this should be my view. Interesting. Okay. And here we can also pass in this to the view. The view. Bam. Then on detached. Same thing here. And here we pass in the view. We can say else if control is android.views.view, say lowercase control. Now let's do this again. And here we'll do this. This here, this here. I could be a little bit cleaner code, but there you go. Move that. Bam, 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 boom. Cool. All right. So this would be view. All right. What else do I do in my code? I have this. And inside of my, let's say my assembly info, resolution group name is Hanselman. That's cool. Bam. Cool, cool, cool. Right. Then we want to come up into our specs, do a class, ripple effect, and here we're going to copy routing effect. Bam. Cool. Rad. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come into our...
Hey, friends.
Hey, Paul, how's it going, buddy? Look at that. I even updated my Nightbot. Bam. So ideally what we would do here is... preference for DM. Oh, just do it on Twitch. You can whisper me on Twitch or you can DM me on Twitter. Mortal, just let me know. So what we want to do is probably on this grid, maybe, let's see, grid.effects. And then we should be able to do a ripple effect. Is this going to help me out today? It is. There we go.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Horvden, thank you for the follow. I much appreciate that. Let's boot this pup up on Android over here. Let's start that pup up. Let's rebuild it. So what we want to see first is when we click on it, ideally it's gonna click. There's a lot of code in here. Huh. It's like a grid, a flex layout, layout. I'm assuming I want to put it. Do I want to put it? I think I want to put it in here. Do I want to put it in the frame? No, I think I want to put it in. But I want to put it on top. Good question. I'm pretty sure I tried to put this inside of the home page. I can see because I'm pretty sure I had it in. Put it on the top so it's on top of it. Oh, I need to put the cap gesture recognizer on it too. Whoops. Out. No event yet, so what we should do is do that for now in my code behind just to test it out. Yeah. All right, cool. It's building still.
Hey, friends.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? How are you? We're just working on a little Xamarin.Forms Hanselman app update. Still working on it, doing some stuff. Let's do this. We got another tweet that goes out. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. I'm glad my internet's holding up. I was just having so many issues. It was terrible. Let's see if, and then we can put a breakpoint here, and then we can debug this pup. Debug it. Where's my visor at? Where's my visor at? There we go. My video is a still image. My webcam? Which part is a still image? This one? That's where the chat doesn't carry across. My webcam. Oh, that's weird. The webcam is frozen? Oh, weird. Yeah. Well, Mooch is hanging out. Matthew Sukup is my favorite. And who's your first? When did I say that, TT? Oh, what just happened? I hit the tap gesture recognizer. Well, Mooch is standing still. I'm so confused at what's happening anymore. Alright, so that's good. Did this ripple effect not work? No. Sending Xamarin.Forms with behaviors on this. Everybody's my favorite. Oh, that's funny. Everybody's my favorite. That's what I say. So this should be at a top level. Oh, maybe I need to put the ripple on top of the gesture recognizer. Right, this is definitely coming in, right? Set clickable, set background view. Could work inside of my... I'm curious if I need to put it inside of my frame or not. Oh, I bet I need to put it inside of the frame. Matt is my favorite because all the time he's my favorite. But I need to put this inside of the frame because the frame is a background and the frame would then consume that. So that probably makes sense. There we go. Let's try this. Let's see. On the Xamarin show, I don't know if I can hear it. Well, I also say that. Oh, why is that image there? Oh, that image didn't get uploaded. I'll have to upload that. It's a funny image. This one. Alright, cool. Thanks, Mortal. Thanks, Mortal. Alright. Now I go to the podcast page. If I don't get the ripple. Oh, did he not do something in his code? Focusable? Maybe focusable. That should do it. That should double check this here. Make sure that's actually setting the correct style. That's what I was doing here, right? I was coming in, solve it. I can always do this, I guess. Set background resource, selectable item, background. Really, he does it this way. Podcast. Ooh. Hello. Didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Oh, snap. Why are people doing this? Why are you doing this? Stop. Whoever this is, don't do that. What are you doing? Andre, what are you doing? Stop that. Why are you doing this? Take this down. I don't understand what you're doing. What are you doing? No. So confused. Stop releasing packages. Stop cluttering NuGet. Hey, almost 500,000 installs. Boom. Not indexed yet. Guys, I can't believe that worked. That's great. Ah, weird. All right, let's go to podcasts. Oh, weird. So now this effect is not getting attached. What? Like not getting attached anymore. Weird. But maybe the doesn't make any sense. Maybe the visual can't have. Maybe it can't have effects. Oh, that'd be weird. Maybe. Let's try this out. I guess I could put it in the grid, which would also be fine. Weird. Can move it up one more. That's super strange. How come this effect is not getting hit? Should be attaching. Maybe I need to rebuild everything. It's like, I don't know what to do. Good. Weird. Okay, so now it's being attached. I should come in here and see what this finds. Oh, weird. I was also setting the background. The background restore. It's to the drawable. I guess you could do it that way. I don't know if you need to though. Doesn't work. Yeah. I get this ripple going. So strange. I'm gonna try my way, how I had done it previously, which is just this. We can do like get it, and then probable resource just spelled wrong equals out value, and then we'll do this here. Oh, what I do dot resource ID. All right. Ripple. That. And we don't even need context at that point. Nice. Trying to be too optimistic on this ripple effect. It should be on the frame. Code works. This developer's live. Okay, so let me try one thing here. I'm curious if I do this back on the frame, which is where I had it before. And then for some reason it wasn't doing here on platform. Material. That. Does that work? Like a ripple effect. Ooh. Oh. Guess you need to have a. What if I just remove this for now and see? Just see if it's gonna. Oh, because it doesn't. It's not. Is it setting it? Breakpoint in here again. Oh man, so confused. Maybe it needs to be on the root object. Maybe the frame needs to be. I don't know why I care so much about it. Now it's not on it. Like, now it's not adding it to the container. If I put it on the frame, which I totally did literally right here. I put it on a stack layout. Ah, interesting. Okay, well, maybe it needs to be. I don't know why I care. I'm just gonna try one more thing. Else the tap gesture recognizer will work the same. One more time. Also swap these around just to see if I'm crazy. I feel like I'm crazy for some reason. Crazy man. Like, why doesn't it work? All right. Elson, we're gonna navigate to a new page, fill in some details. Go from there. Let's see. Okay, so now my effect comes in. That's good. Don't understand. All right, one more thing, which is just to swap these around. Crazy. Put the effect on top. If you put the effect inside the grid on the frame, inside, I had the same issue. I put it everywhere. I put it everywhere. Literally everywhere. No, it just refuses to work. I also notice this says pod when it's bigger. Pods.
I'm
Makes
way
us big.
up, I feel blessed.
Neo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Pod. Brother doesn't do it in other areas. Thank you for the follow. Anyways, I give up on this riffle. If you put the effect inside the grid of the frame. But I did. I think it's the same. I think it's literally the same. Because it did work when I put it inside of a stack layout, funnily enough. Like inside of this Evolve app, it totally worked. So the only thing I can think of is that like I put everything inside of that container. But I put inside of a grid unless a grid can't have it applied to it for some reason. See? Nothing. So I'm curious if I do this, ready? Oh, stack layout. Oh, stack layout. I need to try it on just a base control. I mean, at least the click events work. So if it did work, then it would ripple, but it should. Odd. Doesn't work there. Maybe something else I'm doing. I don't know. Classic stack layout. Let me see here. I think we have like this. No, I mean, it definitely works. I'm gonna try it back on this old one, put his fix in and see if that works. I feel as though something else is awry over here, but at least this works. I don't know. Palmy asks, how many streaming sessions are you in for this app? Did it start from live stream? No. This app, you can go to my blog and read all about it on montemagno.com. Down here, this modernizing one. I built this app like 5 years ago, and then I've been slowly trying to update it over time and add some new things on it. So, in general, so let's go ahead and add a new page. And let us do a new content page. Podcast detail page. Yeah, I've only been streaming this page for a little bit of time, so. Let's look at material. That's cool. Prototype. There's a video. Podcasts info. Interesting. I kind of like that. That's pretty good. The info. Yeah. I'm gonna get some inspiration for what a podcast app could look like. I use a podcast app like every day. I don't know. I'm like, oh, what would it look like? All right, so let's start with. Interesting. I wonder if I should put. I wonder if I should try the new. Let me just try something here. This is on a content page, but. Oh yeah, maybe up top you just put the title view. All right, let's see here. Interesting. Let's go back into our services here. So if I go into my podcast details page, and let's just say I pass in a few options here. Give it a podcast. Then let's just do something where it's like binding. And then I guess what I could do is we got some Stick Donut Bot hypes. We got some raid. Look out, everybody. Oh, snap. Oh, my goodness. Raiding coming from the Rambling Geek. Wow, 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 wow. Raid party coming in.
That I crushed it from 2013 to present.
Everyone bring out the mooches. Mooch blocking. Don't let them come in. Boom. Everyone be doing it. Bringing in. Oh, my goodness. Probably too many emotes. Ride. Yeah, that's right. That's right, everyone. Block with the mooches. Which says no. The coffee. I need a button where mooches just fall onto my head. Just in. Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you, Rambling Geek, for the raid. Doing great. We are working on some Xamarin.Forms app, Mr. Hanselman's app, of course. And right now we're working on filling in. Let's see if I can get to it. The details page of the podcast. So far we have the podcast in here looking pretty good, and we are going to tap on one, navigate to some details page, also figure out what's going on with this bottom down here. It says pod. If I fix that up a little bit there, maybe read my own blog post on how to solve that. But yeah, make that kind of pop out right now. And I was just over on Material Up, my Up Labs, and I was kind of looking to steal some of this UI design here. So I wanted to sort of put some of this here. So when you come in, there's this kind of backdrop on it and kind of highlights. I like this one here quite a bit, but I really like how it does like a drop shadow on it. So I was going to do this. I have a GIST somewhere. Let me swap over to private mode really quick here, aka my webcam. Probably have some private GISTs on here that I probably don't want to show people. That's it. That's what it is. interesting. Back over here. I'm gonna do this thing where, how do I do it where it's like a podcast? I wanted to give it like a fake binding context. I guess that I could just do this. What am I doing? I'm just being silly. Let's create a new view model. Sure. And let's create a new podcast details view model. And then we'll do public class view model base. And inside of here, what we'll do is let us go into I have this mock data service. And what I want to do is do it where I can just get a single one from here. Do this. I'm going to do a public static podcast. Oh, I guess I don't even need that. I can just put the podcast in there. Let's go here and let's do a public podcast. Go. Boom. All right, cool. So ideally with that in place, we should be able to now come back in here and be like, all right, what's my view model? It's going to be the podcast details view model. Boop. And if 2019 is working, oh, it is. I think so. There we go. Get rid of that S. So now inside the stack layout, what we should be able to do is say horizontal options, fill and expand. Actually, you know what? See if this thing's working or not. Android. I don't think the navigation page title view will work, but I should be able to mock it out in here. In an ideal world. I'm gonna go risky on this thing. $50 from the sides. Let's do 20 and 50. Then let us do a background color of a static resource of primary color, and we're going to do a vertical option of start. So we got that in there. Then what we're going to do is, this could actually be a grid probably. And what we probably want to do is do a grid.row definition of let's do a new row definition where we want two rows, 3 rows. Let's look at what that had in here. It had 1, 2, 3 rows. Do that. Height auto. Lucky asks, is 2019 working with Android 9.0? Absolutely. We've had 9.0 support for a long time. In all of them, so yes. Answer is yes. Unless I'm not thinking of what you're thinking. You're thinking something else. Column. Let's do a width. Let's just cut it in half. I think that'll be cool. And then we'll do that there. Okay, so there we go. Now what we can do is, let's start to specify this out a little bit. We're gonna put a frame in here, and only for the backdrop. So background has shadow is true. And we're gonna say row grid.row span is 3. And then inside of here, we are gonna put an image, and the source, we're just gonna mock it out right now because I don't have the mock data in here. We have mock data. If I wanted, how to do it. We don't have it documented. Don't have it documented yet. Will Android 10 support come? Yeah, so Lucky, that's a good question on Android Q is what you're talking about specifically. So for Android Q, I mean, we start binding when things are ready. I mean, they just put out a preview and we work on developer previews as time comes. But yeah, we definitely work on things and as they're coming. So, but let's see, where is gemfull.jpg? Work, there we go. All right. There's a big drop shadow. Probably what we want here is like horizontal. Let's see. With request equals, let's say 200. Make request equals 100. Right. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, probably this. Oop. Bill, it's probably gonna be way too big. Yep. Let's say 100. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right, maybe I'll just remove all of these. Oh, interesting. Heading is 0.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Legendary Crow, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So here we're gonna want, yeah, I think we just want the height requester to be 152. Should be perfect. Hello. What's going on here? Weird that this thing is happening with it's odd that it's doing something. That's very interesting. So strange. That's, the frame is being so weird. It's like, it should just show up. And then we can do like horizontal options. And want it over there. Enter. Go. And I wonder what happens if I just do like white. Yeah. color. Right, so then that, like, oh, 10. Okay. Bit of that sweet drop shadow. And then what we want to do is do a few other labels. Really want to do text. Grid dot column 1. Two. 1. This will actually be a button. This will be subscribe. Button. Blam. Okay, so this should be who it is by Scott Hanselman. Right. I guess here we could do 0.7, 0.3 star, 0.7 star. Auto star, and then here we could be like 20. Too much, like 40. That at the end so it doesn't go. Font size large. Put it kind of like over there. It wraps. Good. Scribe, and then does like everything have a corner radius? Oh, it does. Ooh. Color equal black. Let's see if that is, oh, blue and then white. Static resource, primary dark. Then doesn't look great yet, but we're gonna get there. Subscribe. Let's do like horizontal option center, and then we can do a adding 20 40 0. Okay. Here on the grid, we're going to do a column spacing of 20. Boop. A very large subscribe button. That's better. Drop shot? No. Right, subscribe that. Grab my MacBook real quick. It's on. All right. Hanselman should be definitely bigger. 20, then font. All right. Pretty good. It's very almost see-through there. Chris Jones, I don't know. It did bloop it out because I have it all blocked for links. So sorry about that. I'm in debates whether I want to or not. All right, let's do this. I'm very curious about running this, but then navigating. So if we go to our podcast details and directory page, say await navigation, async navigation dot new podcast detail. And cool. And I can say var pod equals e dot. Oh, I can do if sender is view and view is podcast. This, and then let's push down. We could pass on the podcast there. There we go. Cool. Look at that. Look at that. Does the visual on the stack layout go to all children? No, it doesn't. It wouldn't. It's on each of the controls. You can put it at the Lucky asks about that. So you can put it at the on the frame, I guess. So here, I wouldn't go there, but I could do. Oh, you know what? The visual stuff. Did I do it correct? Oh, yeah, I have it here. Yeah. So if I did button visual material, then oh wow, I actually did something completely different. Cool. Nice. So this you can apply it on a per page basis. If you wanted to, you could put it on the content page though. Like I could have done this and it would apply to every single element on it. So, but I just do it on a per control basis right now. It doesn't trickle down though like that. Unless it's on the page level, then everything is. But then you could override and say, don't do it on this thing. But yes, I have heard of Flutter. Yes, we talk about it on the podcast on Merge Conflict. I talk about it a little bit more of me developing in the languages that I love and building for all the different platforms. So, kind of being able, like, I'm a XAML C# type of developer. I understand this world. I like what I'm in. I think that our tools are really well and mature and coming along nicely and a big investment. I also work on the Xamarin team, so. But I think there's a lot of cool things that Flutter does, some of the tooling stuff that I enjoy. But it's still sort of, early days. For me, I need to target everything, and I write libraries for everything, so desktop, Mac, everything. But yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Go to the blog, and then tap on this this blog here. And David goes through all the material stuff that we're doing, which is super duper rad. Super duper rad. Ooh. Must have been holding on to some stuff. That's weird. Try this. Build this pup. Pretty good just trying that out. Probably want to put this in here. Oh, what is it doing? Resource.api. Something is locked. Go ahead and close and open again here. Yeah, all about that visual life. It's super duper cool. I like it. I think that it's kind of nice because you can kind of pick and choose what you want to be iOS or Androidified. Like, I really want to use it on the frame and the buttons, for instance, because I think they look really good compared to iOS buttons, but you may want to apply it here and there, which I kind of like. So, what is that? Oh, strange. I guess I can do this. Let's do the icon. I do binding to the podcast dot posts, binding to the podcast dot title. Here we go. This is its problem. Also on the preview of 2019, so you never know what's going to happen. I like to say. What is... Alright, let me close VS and reopen it. I think something is locked. Don't know what. Locked. Let's try this again. Let's see if rebuild. And we can also, because John Dick is here, we can try to update Xamarin Essentials just to make sure that the NuGet installs properly. We'll probably pull it down. Add it over here. Let me 1.5 megs. Dang, got a lot of metadata in that puppy. Isn't that? Oh, this is the new fat package. Oh yeah. Definitely excited for that. What is in this pup? This one, oh, this is my actual physical device here. That's it. I'm just screen mirroring with Visor. I could launch this one. I've been having some weird things. I know we got some more updates to Windows that's gonna fix some other things, but sometimes on my machine, so I don't use a bunch of memory, I just screen mirror. Ooh, look at all those support libraries. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I have like all the other ones here that could launch this one, I guess. Oop. I was having this thing on this image where it would load the state, and then it would freeze, and then I would just like reboot it, like I would reset it, and it'd be fine. It was something with the Android in this image specifically. Oh, there we go. Like waking up. Wake up, emulator. Like that emulator would be like weird. And I'd go in, and I would close it, and I'd reset it, and I'd boot it, and it'd be like just fine. Something weird with that specific image. Need to look at my image, see what's happening. Still building? Oh, I did a full rebuild. Interesting. Weird. Would you recommend using a real device? What cases would it be appropriate for emulation? Well, it depends. Like on this machine I have Hyper-V, on my other machine I don't have Hyper-V, and usually without Hyper-V things don't have to worry about anything. We did make a lot of improvements, and on certain machines and processors it seems to work great. I would say just like whatever is optimal for you, whatever works well. Like I have a Samsung S8 like that I use for development that I got from work, so I just use it, and then I use this app called Visor, which I blogged about, which is like a screen mirroring app. I pay for it. It's like $40 unlimited, and then I can mirror it, so it's like I have the device right here. I mean, there's not going to be any real differences between deploy times or anything like that, so that's fine. I never go to an iOS device because that's a full compilation and like rebuild and package that you have to do. But for Android, if the emulators work really good for you, then use the emulators. If you have a device, use that. TT asks, traditional UI or Xamarin.Forms if you were doing iOS? Depends what you're building. It's what it always does. It depends what you're building. I don't like building iOS storyboards, so I would just go with Xamarin.Forms. So how do you do can you force it to do a cold boot? It's like not like this thing's butter. Like it's pretty good, like overall, like once I reset it. See, it has the, oh, can I just tell it not to do it? Oh. Save quick boot on exit. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind it booting once. This one seemed fine. This was like a base one without Google Play, because I kind of kept getting tired of my app opening and then doing it. So let's see now if I just do it. Oh, you're saying that. Oh, that'll be great if that's the case. I'm gonna see if it is the snapshot or not. So this is a cold boot, and then it'll boot, and the cold boots are pretty quick. Yarpins, that's a good tip. Thank you. Ooh. All right, so that almost did it. Oh, I didn't do the thing where I did the thing. Ooh. Didn't not do my podcast detail page. I just did this. I should do new podcast details view model. Here, I can pass in that. Now we're gonna see if it works, Yarpson. That'll be the key, the major key. See, there we go. Do that. What did I do in this code behind too? Did I do it so it does a push modal? I actually do like the modal, but I'll just push async here. Phone starting. Oh, it's definitely going to do it. That's going to be a lot nicer. Slower load time, but Android emulator images are so weird. Oh. Yep. Gotta give it this pup.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Sky Knight, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's go into this details. Let's give this a public podcast. Here we go. Give that there. Oh, yep. That did it. There you go. Rad. Yeah, that's good. Nice. I like that. That's a good tip. So yeah, so like now that I kind of have that thing where the snapshots seem to be causing issues on that emulator, so I just turn it off and works great. Bingo bango. I don't know. The emulators usually work well. Sometimes emulators have issue with drop shadows. I've noticed before, so like that can be a issue. Whoa, cool. I think the podcast host I haven't done yet. Yeah, probably want. I think on this I do want modal. Let's try that. Do this here. Good tip. Pro tip. I always have issues with the snapshots. Maybe we should turn it so when we create them, they're off by default. It's like, it's nice, but it causes issues for me all the time. So I don't know. Let's try this different navigation. I don't know why there's no... Oh, I probably didn't... Oh, hosts. Just a list of people. Hosts. Formatted. Hosts. Host names. And here, this should be a string. Could be a converter, but I don't like converters because I just do it right here. If host.count else we want to host.select what do we want to do? I think we want to do like for each We do like string dot. Join. String separate will be this space. Host, does that work? Host dot select h name, like that. Yeah. I wonder if I can just do that one thing for all of it, but so now if we go into our podcasts, details page, we say host names, and then we probably want to do a little bit more padding on the top if that's going to be the case. Let's try that out. And then what we should get is the host names here, the subscribe button. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with myself. And then what I want to do is I want to put tabs on the bottom. And I think what I'll do is not even do tabs. It'll just be like clickable areas that go back and forth between two different views, maybe. Can't really host a tab page inside of it. Boom. Whoa. Wow, that material button looks so good. Wow. Oh, bananas. Now, what is the last track? I don't have that programmed. So last track would have been the one I was just listening to on here. Oops. What did I just... Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. Let me figure out my page. Oh, weird. It's like redirecting. Huh. It's just redirecting to the Weddle. Is it just, it's just redirecting to Twitch. The last that stinks. I'm sorry. I don't know. It doesn't, I can't see my past ones. Oh, that's weird. They must have a bug right now in their past. Oh no. Darn it. I'll look into that. I'll ask them in their Slack channel what's going on. Because I should be able to see my previous streams. It should be what's playing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I checked all the links and twitter.com Pretzel rocks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll ping them and say like, what's up? Oh no. Pretzel_rocks. I'll ask him. I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna bug him about it. Sorry about that. What I'll also do though for the next stream is I'll make sure that the music is represented somewhere on the screen. in general. So I'll do that for the next stream. I'm sorry about that. So that should bring you, maybe at the end of the stream it'll do it. I don't know. What it should do is that link, which is correct, should bring you to a page of all of my tracks. Very strange. I'm sorry about that. But I'll make sure that I put it somewhere on the page and like put it down here in my toolbar where it doesn't matter, just so you can see the current track. I'm pretty sure if I do it now, let me see. I'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. Yeah, definitely for the next stream. That's very strange. I'm sorry. Do I use any MVVM frameworks? I don't. I just use whatever's built in my own MVVM helpers. Not against them, but I just do that. All right, what was I checking? Oh, I needed to do a... I can't use this. I don't need to use this navigation thing then, if that's just the case. That's cool. And then, so this is going to pop up on top of everything. Right. I need to have a close up there. Ooh. A great button. This developer's live. That's not correct. Life. Okay. So that's the first thing. And then what we want to do here is we probably want to do a little spinner, put a little scroll view in there. Maybe put this all in a scroll view so it scrolls up. Maybe put some other things in there. A lot of space up top though. I am curious. Probably what I want to do on the podcast details page is I have a there. And see what this looks like. Cool. Oh, thanks, Rambling. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I'm gonna close up pretty soon too. It's been a little bit and I'm feeling not very good. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing here. I've been not sleeping very well because I've been up very late. But and not eating well. A lot of issues. Getting ready for the summit. A lot of things. I actually feel terrible today. Is Apple happy with material design during Apple approval process? I mean, Google doesn't seem to have any problems. I think that I know. Drink. This is water inside of here in this cup. So Hydrate Bot is kicking my butt. So I do need to take care of myself. I need to get rid of this drop down bar though. Or, ooh, that could be cool. What if I do this? Yeah, what if I do this and I do dot title view, right? Then, oh, this will be rad. Take this, put it in here, boop, drop it down. I think Apple will make their own things, which you must use if you want put your apps in the App Store. Yeah, I mean, I think Apple doesn't really care necessarily. Too much. I could be wrong. I could be wrong here. I feel as if they don't care too much unless you are creating an app that has, not necessarily that it's material design, it's just that it's not necessarily bad design, but they have some threshold of design that they want done, basically, inside of an app. And from looking at whatever Google does, it doesn't seem as if they care too much. How come the title view didn't work? Cool. See you, Kim. Peace. That should have worked, no? Interesting. Love use Xamarin.Forms. Didn't even know Kim was in there. Sneaking. Sneaky, sneaky. Many views won't appear unless you size the view to a specific width request. You can also set the stack like horizontal options, the appropriate size. Interesting. Intrigued. Yeah, I'm just using Visor here. I should probably actually like, do something where I pick my window and then this is actually the better way of doing it, so I don't have to close it every 5 seconds. Sometimes on emulators, the drop shadows and stuff don't work correctly. I wonder if I have to do a height request. Gonna test this out. There are a number of limitations. iOS, views placed in navigation bar appear in different positions depending on whether large shadows are enabled. Okay. Placing views in navigation can only be accomplished if you're using AppCompat. Okay. You can't place list views in the navigation bar. I might just keep it where I had it, I guess. Then. Oh. I wonder if it doesn't have my binding context. Like how it just pulls Xamarin.Forms up. X reference. I wonder if I can do this. Maybe I'll give this like a main grid. Do that. Curious here. It's like, oh, it doesn't have the height, so it doesn't know what to do. Makes some sense. And it's like above it, technically. It's not actually in it. I wonder if this will work. Curious. Curious. Because like there's nothing in it and there's no height request, so it's like, oh, there's nothing to fill. Peculiar. I don't know why I want it to be in the navigation page. I mean, it would be nice because then I could have tabs underneath it technically. That'd be rad. Hates me. Huh. Too optimistic, I guess. That's it. Lighter. Maybe it can't be a... Maybe it has to be a stack layout. Trying stuff out. Seeing what sticks. It could just be that it doesn't allow this. And in that case, it doesn't really matter. And also it looks like UWP has a bunch of issues. So probably not the best idea to do it this way. But I'm curious. No, can't get it to work. Get out of there then. Back it out. Back it out. What I do want to do, I put this here. I'm kind of curious if I put a button art. Okay, image button. Guess I could just a button. Oh, I guess I can just set the toolbar items. And then here we'll do a toolbar item, say title, close, name, toolbar, item close. Clicked, and then go into here, and then we'll do like wait, navigation, modal async, boom. All right, we'll get rid of this because that thing doesn't exist anymore. Try this, and then we'll actually replace it with an X eventually, but oh gosh. Don't need this content, but we'll well define it. Good. Oh, and I guess like, yeah, that's my problem is my navigation bar up top. I guess I could just get rid of it if I didn't want to use the toolbar items because it has this drop shadow now. And that's because I put it on global. So like, so debate of what I want it to look.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Jorge, thank you for the follow. Corby George, I'm gonna say Jorge. Sensi. I'm gonna go with that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
My name is Scott Hanselman. You can find me on the internet.
I hit the Hanselman button. Whoops. It actually looks pretty good, this layout here. And then what I would need to do is remove it and do it. The other thing I could do though is I didn't want to wrap it in a navigation page, which isn't required at all to do. So let's say we get rid of this, navigation page because we don't actually need it. What we could do in this case, since we're not going to put anything in the title, we can simply come into our page here and we'll just do a stack layout, right? And here we'll wrap everything in a stack layout at this point, and then we'll just put a button and we'll do will this work again? I'd like to see my view again. To work. I think what I want to end up doing is I want to do like a close. Oh, this could be cool. And here we're going to do a padding up top of 0. We'll do like 40, 20. Yeah. So here, what'll be cool about it is set the. I see. So what I want to end up doing here is we can put the entirety of it here in this thing. To this. Boop. On platform. And we can say iOS, and we'll do 0, 20, 0 for it. And then what we'll do here is we'll copy this little, I kind of really like this property. So we can get rid of this toolbar item. We don't want it. But what I love is like when there's like a little button up there, and we'll just say like visual, like material, and then we'll do text equals close, and then we'll do border background color equals white, and we'll do what we'll do is we'll do a horizontal end, do text color equals a static resource of say Mary Dark. Oh, text color. Now these can just be funny everywhere. There. Primary dark color, that's why. All right, close. But then we want to do like text font size 10, smaller, maybe 12. You want height request to be like 20, 40, maybe just a little bit bigger, 30. We want and then we want corner. It's way too much. Oh. Ah, that's cool. Then whenever we rad. So then that should pop up. We'll get that little thing. We'll get the close button. We'll get it on iOS too. We can. Oh, I think I did something bigger, but that should work. That'll be that thing. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Did I define the colors in the resource? Yeah, so the colors are inside of my app XAML here. So they're here. Oh, this needs to be removed. Here we go. Yeah, I put them here in this color. So ideally, I would probably have like a subscribe button color in different places, or probably create a style for the entire subscribe button would be my goal here. Well, that'll be my new goal next. I'm gonna get it in place. All right, interesting that it's a little bit different on here when you run it. Close. Should probably not give it a with request, I guess, and just let it be itself. Let it be itself, I say. And you could even do a border radius around it, but so yeah, what we could do next is I could do something like here in my app XAML. Could say a new style, and we'll say e equals podcast close button style. Record type should be a button. And here we're going to give it a setter of background color. We'll say value equals white. There. Font size equals 12. Corner radius equals 60. Text color equals this puppy. We can remove this corner radius. Font, we'll say property a request equals. Do that because I think that's good. We'll leave the margin. Oh, I wonder if I can do the visual in there. Property. Wow. IntelliSense, so good. Why would you hard code the width and height of the close button? Yeah, I guess we shouldn't hard code it. We'll just let it be. I don't know, because I was being weird. Change that. Horizontal. That one we're just gonna leave in there because that's the placement. I don't want to put placement in there. I don't know why I was doing it. I was just being weird. And then here we'll do a subscribe. Subscribe button. All right, so then this should then do a style of static resource close button style. Rad. And down here we want to get rid of all this junk. One radius 20. Done. Background color primary dark. White. Get rid of. You set the height request on this one though. It's because I want it to be that big, but let's try to get rid of it and see what it looks like. Here. We're gonna do a setter of. I think here I don't set the font size, it's just the default. Property of the padding. We'll do a value of 0 on it. That's again placement, so I like to keep the placement there, and the text property will at some point change it. Edit resource of subscribe button style. Let's see if that works. See how that looks. Looks good. The close button is just big, you know? Bill asks, do you have, since we're talking about styles, Are there any font size properties manipulated in size for the user preferences? The size automatically adjusts for the user's size automatically because they're in scaled pixels automatically. So if I change it, it'll adapt basically. Actually, that button's not too bad. This button's really cool. Question is, oh, I need to do start. But yeah, the labels should automatically adjust themselves here, the font sizes. Automatically. It shouldn't have an issue. In general. Because the font sizes are based on the user ones, from my understanding, from my best knowledge. Oh, you think it doesn't use the underlying one? What's funny, the ripple color is white. Interesting. Didn't they just recently introduce, well, not recently, but 5.4.7.4. Oh, iOS dynamic type. This is the dynamic styles. We provide accessible text styles via device styles. I thought that we did on Android. It's just SP though. These are device styles. I don't know what a device style is. Oh, so these things are automatically built in, these device styles. Oh, and that's it, yeah. Oh, yeah, so that works. Okay, so you would want to stick with these styles then, it seems like, for the label. So those are built in. Ah, someone was tweeting at me earlier about it. It's a good thread. Oh, man, I need to find it now. Go through here now that we have this. A lot of talk about XAML recently. Morton and I were going to town last night. I don't know. Where's it at? Oh, there we go. Android is fine. iOS, you can use the styles for that specific one. However, main sizes still scale. This is ability stuff. I think this user was asking about Android, like the SP, not the accessibility, but like if you go from tablet to phone, will it scale correctly? That's I think what they were talking about. Close button's big. I might just change it later, but I wonder if I can change the ripple color on it somehow. I think the material, no matter what I set the rip or the corner radius to, it'll figure it out. Kind of interesting. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna check in this code, I think. Oh, also I should check one thing out for John after we do this. Let's go ahead and check in this code since I'm feeling terrible. Let's try to end this by 5:30. All right, let us. Let's go to our Team Explorer, changes, start to implement podcast details page. This to a we're in a very EDM mode today, because I had the EDM one because I was waking up really early the other day and then was doing that. Whip podcast details. See what you think. See if you if anyone wants to play around with it. You can definitely take this pull request, this branch, and start to mess around with it a bit. Create this pull request here, and then good button. That's a good button. All right, what else do we got? I wanted to do something for John. Let us close solution. Every time we do that, let's
It
go.
should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
Let me, EDM is way too much for me. I do love hip hop. There we go. All right, so let's go back to the next Hadoop and let us chickadee check it out. Let us attempt to install Xamarin Essentials 1.10. Here. Installed. Updates available. Wow, 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 wow. Guess we can update Humanizer and Xamarin Essentials. Wait, why is it not installed in the Android project? Who? Weird. Fix that right up. It's odd that it wasn't there. How could it not be there? Did I not, it was definitely there. Strange. I keep closing my README text, even though I know it's just going to keep opening. It seems to update it successfully, John. That's good. Should install Humanizer into everything because I guess maybe we don't have to. It did just work. We're going to assume it just worked and then we'll be happy. I can rerun it and see if it breaks the application though. Although I don't, yeah, I guess I have an internet one in here. Humanizer? Oh yeah. Oop. Yeah, just Google Humanizer. It basically allows you to like humanize strings. The tutorials are great. It tells you exactly what it's going to do. inside of here, different strings. They also have date time formatting, which is super good. Here, so you can like do how many times to and from. So we use that here on the Twitter account. It'll say like what. Oh, that's weird. That's definitely today. Oh, it's in the future. Definitely have a bug somewhere in that. Oh, interesting. This will say like the hours to from. That person tweeted from the future. It's a retweet of the tweet in the future. Interesting. Gotta look at that. That's 5 hours, then eventually it just goes down here and says the time. But that kind of gives us like how long ago it was. Did you just tweet to your Twitter handle to a comment link on the discussion? Oh, I did it as a reply. You can look at the reply on there. You go to my profile and look at tweets and replies right here. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, everything installed, so that's good. Rebuild everything. Make sure our Xamarin Essentials is still good to go. Looks like it's all there, John. Whoop whoop. Now we did have some new hidden features. Very excited about it. Xamarin.essentials. Was it platform? What is it in? Experimental features. .enable. Oh, you put the strings in there? Thought we weren't gonna have the strings. We're just gonna remove them when they're out of it? John. We need to have a strategy there. But I do like that a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. All right, I'm into it. Experimental features. I'm so excited for it. That's cool. Good work. High five. Psh, psh. So tired. So tired. I'm gonna put it right in V next. Update the nuggets. It's still building though, because we changed a bunch of stuff. Checking to see if it works here. I like to also tweet live, just like tweeting it live.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Visual challenge. Boom. Wah, 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 wah. Also, I should thank Reth for the follow, because he followed before the podcast started. And who just followed me? Brave Cobra coming in with the follow. Appreciate that. I appreciate the follow. Boom. Nice. All right, everything seems to be good. I'm very excited for this new update. Nice. You know what I also wanted to check before we go? I'm gonna swap over there. Brave, I'm glad you're over. You came over from the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're actually just getting ready to wrap up the stream a little bit, but it's okay. You'll be able to rewatch it. And I do upload it to my YouTube, so I want to go back to that one that I was just on. The podcast, not details, but the podcast, not page, but details. And then I want to go and I want to test it on iOS really quick. See what it looks like. And then, let's see what this looks like on iOS if I connect up to that pup. Oh, now we can raid the Adron. Adron! Let's hook it up to here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Put that as our startup. Cool, cool, cool. Got some pull requests in. Thank you very much. Got some VNext stuff in. We got some sweet podcast page happening. Use the previewer. That's amazing. New good updates coming, especially for new pages. I like that. All right, let us rebuild and let's try to deploy this puppy over to iOS and see what happens. Kind of interested. Are there any marathon sessions planned in the near future? Create an app from scratch? I have saved Palmy. Were you the one that saved it? Somebody saved that recording, and I'm going to upload that to my YouTubes tonight. It's 10 gigs, which will take me 4 hours. So, going to do that, which is good. I do love the 2019 so much better. It's so good. Rid of this. It depends. I mean, to do like a marathon, like to create an app, right? Like, it's hard to do all in one go. Like even my little countdown app, I definitely finished in like a day, but then I want to go and redo it and re-update stuff. So it kind of depends what you want to build and try to scaffold it out. I mean, I think doing like a mock data and doing stuff, usually the beginning part's super boring. I'm just like, here's a view model, here's a model, but maybe not. I don't know. It depends how deep we want to go on some of that stuff. But if you have ideas, send me a tweet. What are we building today? That's a great question, Brave. All I got to do is hit bang. What? Wow, 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 wow. This is the Hanselman application that I often work on. So I'll go through it.
I feel blessed.
Jackie Force 55. Thank you for the follow. Because it's going to launch over here on iOS, but I'll bring it up while that loads. So this is the Hanselman app that I built 5 years ago, and we work every week on Friday on it to try to make it look prettier. So we've been working on the podcast details over here, and we just started to do this here, where it does this nice little thing. Same thing over here for iOS. This is what it looks like today, and we obviously have some inconsistent theming going on. We got that. Let's go to the podcast. Oh, interesting. Okay. Whoa! Oh, gosh. That's funny. That's good. Let's fix that. That's funny that on iOS, the material control like comes back on itself on the close button. That's great. Oh my. Oh my. Oh Google. Oh Google.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
We are on our way to 1,000 people. It is totally happening. Impeccable. Thank you for the follow.
Hey, friends.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that is a sweet corner radius. Sweet, sweet corner radii. It's gonna launch. There we go. It's funny, it's the same value, right? It just didn't come up correctly. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's almost like it's too closer. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Yeah, I need to work a little bit on that, but yeah, that's pretty good. Good placement. I'll fix that up a little bit. Seems like it needs to be... Let's try 25, maybe. Work on our iOS build time just a little bit over here. Not bad. It's not great. I guess I could... I think the previewer doesn't work right now for iOS material design. The material visual. I'm pretty sure it crashes it. I think we fixed it. It's so funny. I should probably not debug. I don't need a debug. It'll be faster if I don't. But. So sweet. So funny. I'll put it back to 20 and we'll figure that out later. That's too cute. Too cute. I think if I set the height, then I can figure out the corner radius appropriately, and that's probably like the better thing to do besides magically doing it. Yeah, this is pixel perfect. I mean, this is the simulator, right? So looks good. All right, we're gonna close it out now that we have some stuff done. Pretty excited about it. Ooh, we can totally use some like new color converter stuff that we have in Xamarin.Forms later on. We'll do that. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'll probably stream maybe tomorrow morning, maybe work on my calculator countdown app that I really, really want. Need to do some stuff there, but thanks for hanging out with me. I super duper appreciate it. Hanging out. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Everyone that came in. Stick around though. We're gonna wait a second. Did Adron just come over? We just raided? I was just gonna raid you. What? Inappropriate. Oh my goodness. I was like literally on, like I had you up, Adron. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Now I don't have anyone to raid. Ah, what am I gonna do in this world? Oh no. That's too funny. That's too funny. Oh, my bitrate's dropping. Great. Oh man, that's nuts. Let's see if there's anyone in science and technology that we can just... Oh, you know who's streaming right now is Lena Lux. She's rad. She's working on Unity games. Let's go raid her. She's great. Do that. Thank you for the raid though, Adron. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We'll go raid it up. Let's get out of here. Thanks for the raid though, man. I'll tell you, I love it. You're the greatest. Let's throw some mooch blockers up for anyone in here. We'll just... Mooch will come in. She's gonna block it. Psh. Raid blocked. Psh. I need some magical mooches falling on the screen. I don't know how to do that. I don't know anything about Twitch. But thanks for being awesome. Great raid. All right, let's count it down. Let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. As always, I love every single one of you. Thanks for tuning in, and let's
was your stream? What were you guys up to? It looks like you are a developer. Tell us more. We're currently working on getting the scene. So here's our first scene. Don't worry about the guy in T-pose over there, or the mess. We go into the hallway. Welcome, Jackie Force. We go over to our nicely luxury-sized elevator. Right now it's right here for us, but we want to be able to call it. That will be a later step. Want to bring up an interface here so you can choose which floor you go to, and then when you choose it, we want it to take you to the right height, the other levels. Right now it's the same level because it just is. Because to be honest,